I'm out here today in the beautiful forest, gonna test out a new e-bike. This is called the Birch Grolar. Birch creates hunting bikes, and they're great for exploration of our steep country out here because they have a motor, 750 watt motor in the front and in the back, so it's all-wheel drive. I never even thought they'd make anything like that, but I'm happy they did, because last few days I've been testing it out in the woods, trying to test the limits of it, and had a lot of fun doing that, and just see what it's capable of with all-wheel drive. I'm up at the old gold mine to test how the bike handles some rough Jeep trails. I want to thank Birch for sending the Grolar out to me. If you're interested, check the links in the description and be sure to use the discount code. The bike will climb a 30-degree slope with ease. I gotta say, I'm thoroughly impressed with this bike's ability to climb. Every time I come up to a hill and I think it ain't gonna make it, it goes right up. Doesn't even hardly spin a tire. So, good job, Birch. Here's a road that my four-wheel drive truck would get buried on. And even though I almost took a spill, the bike handled the swamp just fine. I want to try to climb that hill. I know it's pretty steep and it may not be able to do it, but it's been doing so well so far that I just want to try something really rugged. I don't know if you can even see that little road up there, but there's a road that goes up that bluff. We'll see if it works. I think I could have made it all the way up the hill if I hadn't had to dodge so many boulders on the way. Well, I pretty much figured that it wouldn't go up that hill. That's an awful steep hill. But it'll take these type of hills really easy, and so I'm going to go on up the road a ways and just do some exploring and see what I can find. got some great features. First thing you notice about the bike is how big it is. It's a tall bike, huge 26-inch tires on it, 4 inches wide, and they're supposed to be puncture proof. So far I haven't had any problem with them. It has a nice, good sized headlight. I'll turn that on now. Has a little horn, has turn signals on it, and it's a real convenient place to get to your turn signals. Shove it that way for a left turn signal, and that way for right, and then center is off. Really simple, really convenient. It's designed to go 31 miles an hour, but I turned it down to 20 because I don't need to be going that fast out here. Okay, so how you turn it on is there's a little side button right here. And you just hold it in till the display comes on. And you can see that right now, see that little bicycle guy, it shows orange on both wheels, so that means I'm in all-wheel drive right now. And I'm just going to leave it in all-wheel drive all the time, because the places I'm going to take it, I'm going to need it. If you want to get into the settings to change this, there's another button right down here that you hold down, and that takes you into settings. And then you can scroll through the settings, like advanced settings, and then click that again. You can adjust your assist levels, sensitivity, slow start, throttle. You can get into this and learn all you need to know. Drive mode, you see it's in auto right now, which means if it senses you're climbing a steep hill, it's going to apply more power to the front wheel to help you get up it. It has nice front suspension, and it's got a really comfortable seat with suspension in that. So all in all, it makes it a nice ride out on these rough, bumpy roads. So it's got a nice big battery right here. It's a 25 amp, I think it's 25 amp hour, 48 volt battery. And I like the way it's designed, because if water splashes up here, it just runs down these grooves and drips out this way, and doesn't allow it to get into here and things like that. I really like there's a sensor in here. It's so sensitive, you just barely touch that, begin to pedal, and it takes off so smooth. It's got hydraulic brakes on it, which work really good. Throttle's located right here, and as you see, it took off because I've got it on. All in all, it is just a well-designed bike with a really sturdy frame. The other nice thing about an e-bike in general is that they're quiet, and you can get, you know, into places without making a whole bunch of noise. And I always like to just blend in with nature as much as possible out here. Since the Grolar's a hunting bike, I'm going to use it to hunt for wood carving material. I need to find unique pieces of wood that I can use to create wildlife-themed walking sticks. Last year, a wildfire swept through this area, killing a lot of the small trees. I'll be salvaging some of them to use for future carving projects. Well, now my beautiful green new bike is a camouflage bike. It's got all that mud all over everything. So this here's the road I'm going to take to go find stick material. This little tree is a Doug fir, and they make a pretty good walking stick. It's just the right size. If there's enough of a J root, if there's enough of a curl like that to make a cane out of, that's what I'll make it. Well, it's got some nice character there. I might just be able to make a plain old cane out of it. It's satisfying to utilize something that would normally be wasted and turn it into a useful piece of artwork. If I'm going to come out here and get a bunch of material, I think I'll get a wagon put on the back and just pull a wagon out here. With a 400-pound payload, I'm not a bit worried about overloading the bike, but a trailer would make it a lot easier to haul big, bulky loads. The enjoyment I'm getting from riding the Grolar has inspired me to invent all kinds of reasons to use it. I'd like to take it camping and fishing and exploring, and right now I'm heading up to the windfalls to catch and cook some morel mushrooms for dinner. I hope that's a good sign. I found two of them anyway. They're pretty little, but they should be real good eating. Well, I got enough for a little meal. I'll go cook them up. In my opinion, Birch has created the perfect mountain exploration bike. It has a surprising amount of power that I'm sure will take me anywhere I want to go. really good.